been to Hometown Holidays many times, but this is the absolute best.
Have you experienced the fountain yet?
I think it's totally great. Everything's just so fun and everybody's so like happy all over the place.
How about you, Mom?
Oh, we think it's fantastic. Lots of kids events, a lot of adult events, great music, a wonderful day.
That's all right now, Mama, any way you do.
All right, you guys go through high school here?
Yeah, Richard Montgomery.
I went to high school.
Richard Montgomery? Excellent. My son goes to Richard Montgomery. Ah. Well, let's see you do your stuff.
And what are you doing today?
I'm playing on the rides.
How is it going? And tell me about your experience today.
It's been a very good weekend. I know you arranged this great weather for us.
How's it been as our special correspondent for the day?
Hey, it's a lot of fun. It's hard work, Bridget. I don't know how you do this.
And people seem to be having a great time.
Yes, it's a great festival. I mean, Rockville's been doing this for years and just gets better and better. The rec staff is wonderful at putting this together.
And what brought you to Town Center today?
Well, it's such a wonderful holiday here. I've been coming here for years, and I think this is probably the best one we've had yet. Here in the Town Center and gorgeous weather, it's perfect.
And this is with no script. And what do you think about this one compared to other hometown holidays?
I like this one more because the last ones we haven't had, Rockville Town Center, and it was only up at Regal, but now there's more shops and stuff around here, and more people can hang out around here.
What a great response that was.
A lady that appealed to people maybe 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
She's good. You guys, you like her?
Yeah.
Would you suggest we have her back?
Yeah.
All right. How do you do, sir?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Very well. What'd you like about today?
That the pool is open.
That the pool is open. Any suggestions for how we can make it even more wonderful?
Oh, just keep going as you are. I think it was perfectly splendid. And I don't know how you could improve on it, really. This year was really the best, I thought. Hi, well, I'm just wrapping up my segment of this interview process, and it's really been great fun. Hometown Holidays is something we're very, very proud of. This is our 20th anniversary. We certainly will be doing it again. I will take credit for the weather, and I hope that that you all will come out next year for it.
I've done everything for you, and you done nothing for me.
What do you like about Rick Springfield?
What's not to like? Everything. Well, we started liking him when we were teenagers, 14, 15. And
10 years ago.
Sure, something around there. And we just love his music, and he's just wonderful. And he's not bad to look at. Yeah.
Okay, Ricky's going to stand over here for the rest of the show. Watch and learn.
You just gave the city was amazing. What type of energy were you getting from this Rockville crowd?
My show is very audience driven, and it was just over the top. I always go into the crowd, and I didn't get very far to that tonight. I got they were pretty wild.
What's she saying? Don't talk to strangers!
It was awesome.
Were they being a little aggressive?
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, you know, that's the kind of energy I like. You know, I mean, it was. They can't be too over the top for me. I mean, I love that. That's what makes our show fun for me, you know.
Boy, you're a bossy bunch. Must be the Washington thing. All right, here you go. go! Here's Mom!
Don't talk to strangers!
Yeah!
Rick, it looked like you were having a fun time out there, and your music makes people feel good. How does that make you feel as an artist?
Well, a live show to me is a party. It's a very different thing than doing a record. We have a new record coming out in July. That's a different kind of fun thing to do, you know, in the studio. But live, it's just like a big party, and it was a great one tonight. I was very, very happy. It's like, you know, when you do a good show, like, and the audience is like that, it's like you're throwing a party and everybody came, you know.
Well, you threw a good one tonight. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Memorial Day in Rockville, the ceremony, the tradition, the parade. Celebrating the 64th anniversary of the event, the city might not have had a parade if it weren't for visionary Rockville resident William Wood. William Wood, who passed away in 1980, organized the first annual Memorial Day Parade in 1944. In the early 20th century, African-American residents gathered at the Fisherman's Hall on Memorial Day and paraded down North Washington Street. Wood wanted a parade to take place in Rockville so he could play his bugle in the marching band locally instead of traveling to Washington, D.C. The parade still starts on North Washington Street, and his family still participates in the parade.
Our Grand Marshal, Mrs. Rose Wood, wife of the parade's founder.
Today, their daughter, Pastor Jane Wood, who still lives on Martins Lane, and her daughter, Felicia Morris, led the parade.
I'm just excited that the parade continues after 64 years. And what a legacy to my father's vision of having a parade in what was then small town Rockville. And to have the great appreciation that the city acknowledges the vision of an African-American man.
The day also held other significance for the Wood family as well. William Wood also served in the Army during World War I. And on this day, Rockville paid its respects to all veterans who sacrificed themselves in the name of freedom. Mayor Susan Hoffman recognized the Wood family and introduced Parade Grand Marshal and keynote speaker Sergeant Stephen Allen Ramos, who talked about the importance of the day and why soldiers do what they do.
Serving in the armed forces of the United States has always been a noble calling. Like the veterans who now lie silently but never forgotten in our nation's cemeteries, today's soldiers give up the comforts of life so that American citizens can go about our lives free from oppression and tyranny. It has been said that for a nation to be successful, a nation must be willing to serve. For more than 230 years, our soldiers have been serving. Right now, as I speak to you, young heroes are risking their lives in Afghanistan, Iraq, and in many other places. They do this for us. They do this for their country. They do this because, like millions before them, they have embraced the understanding that the defense of freedom is a very personal matter.
Hometown Holidays is one of the largest and oldest Memorial Day celebrations in the Washington metropolitan area. It still holds the essence of all the enthusiasm and pride that William Wood put into it. As stated by his daughter, Reverend Wood, my father always worked hard to get a good representation of both African Americans and all participants. The city holds true to his efforts to this day by presenting a very culturally diverse lineup of groups and organizations in its greatest tradition, the Memorial Day Parade.
I can't say enough about the fact that they continue to celebrate the vision and the legacy of my father, Bill Wood, and his wanting to have a parade to celebrate not only the veterans, but those who died so that we could have a day of celebrating freedom. And that's what it's really all about, celebrating freedom and our diversity.